teaching and learning, or rather the platforms that you will use for your courses, for your classes. So the first one is your Spectrum platform. The next one is access to Office 365 via And finally, Microsoft Teams, which is actually part of the Office 365 access, but I just put it in anyway because you will probably be using that quite a bit, especially if you do have online classes. So you'll notice, however, that the login is a little bit different.
Tes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite the audience to be seated as the ceremony will begin soon. Before the event begins, kindly switch your mobile phones or ensure that the devices are in silent mode. Please minimize your movement in the hall during the event. All respected audiences are reminded to adhere to the current implemented SOP and to follow the session till the end. Please rise during the arrival of honorable guests and the singing of the University Malaya song. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, singing of the University Malaya song, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Assalamualaikum and greetings. Yang berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Aizat Zauli, Financial Officer of the Financial Services Division from the Bursary of University Malaya, and all respected new students of University Malaya for session 2022-2023. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University Malaya, I would like to extend our warmest welcome to all of you to the briefing and sharing session with the Center of Responsibility of University Malaya. Before we proceed to our main agenda, let us start this session with the recitation of Kitab Al-Fatiha. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, our afternoon session will be filled with important inputs which will be delivered by the Center of Responsibility stakeholders, which are the Bursary, followed by Library, Security Office, Occupational Safety and Health and Environment Division OSHI, Clinic, Integrity Unit, and last but not least, the Center of Counseling and Disability Empowerment. Without further ado, our session today will be continued with the first Center of Responsibility, the Bursary of University Malaya, which will be conducted by Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Aizat Zauli, Financial Officer from the Financial Services Division, Bursary of University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. So, everyone had a good lunch just now? Got time to take a break? No? Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate to all of you to be able to continue your studies in University Malaya, and then welcome. Before I start my presentation, I would like to know, is there any Saluran 1 students here? There are some. First, I would like to apologize because when I prepared my slides, it's actually mainly for Saluran Perdana student. But worry not, I will explain what's the difference between Saluran Perdana and Saluran 1 in terms of some things that I will explain later. Okay. So moving on to the first slide. The gist of my presentation today is going to be the introduction to the bursar's office, and then responsibility of my section, which is student and college section, and then I will going to explain fees, method of payment, and then all the finance related to all of you. And then the last, I will give out the how you can contact us if you have any question later. Okay. So first, next slide, please. This is organization chart for bursar's office. We have 4 divisions, and then 11 section, but most of the time you will only have business with student and college section, and the other 10, most probably you won't have any business with them. Next. So what we do, this is what we do every day. Most of the time, this is about fees charging and fees collection. And then the payment student made, we will update in your statement of account. If you have a sponsorship, we will send an invoice to your sponsor. If there is any excess payment from your side, we will make a refund to you. And then monthly allowances, usually For undergraduate student, we don't really make a monthly allowances payment. This is mostly for postgraduate student. And then if you have sponsorship, we will validate your sponsorship to your sponsor based on the supporting document that we will provide later. And then our task also to collect all the outstanding. We send reminders to student and the sponsor. And last one is every year we will prepare a financial reporting to the Ministry of Education. So, next. There will be 3 types of fees, which is first one is non-recurring fees, where the fees is only once per your studies. And then the second one is recurring fees, where this will be charged every time you active for the semesters. And then the last one is the tuition fees, which is according to your program. It doesn't matter how many subjects you are taking for each semester, the fees will always be the same, except for saluran 1, it will be based on the subject you register, because your charges is based on credit hour structure. For saluran perdana, it's a package fees, so it doesn't matter how many subjects, how many modules that you're going to register, it will always be the same. As long as you're active for that semester, that's the amount you can see from your offer letter. I believe from your offer letter you have seen the amount, how much is going to be charged to you. Okay. So next. Okay, this is the portal for you to see, to do everything as listed there. It is where you're going to register your modules. It's where you're going to make the payment. And then that's also where you can see the due date for registration, the due date for payment. Due date for payment will always be the same as due date of registration. If the department that managing the registration period decided to extend the registration, it will always be the same. So, for payment, we will always encourage students to pay through Maya portal, because that's the fastest way you can get the update from your payment. Okay, let's say you make a payment. Best case scenario is going to be almost immediately to be reflected in your statement. We also have a method that if you want to use outside the portal, but it will take time, because we need to wait the report from the bank to be sent to us. Then only we will update it manually in the statement. In that portal also, you can apply for refund if you're eligible, like I told you before. If you make an excess balance, if you have an excess balance there, you have to apply for a refund, then we will process it. Next. So for international student, we have international student here. Okay, up there, not so many. If you still don't have your local bank here, I would like to suggest to you, if you need to make a payment for your tuition fees, please use Flywire. That's the collaboration we make with Flywire, and the portal is the best way to make a payment from your country, where we can monitor the payment starting from your initiating the payment, guaranteed by the Flywire, and even when the Flywire have delivered the amount to us, we can check from their portal. Based on this portal also, you don't have to worry about fluctuation of currency exchange, because sometimes the student going to their bank at their home country, they make payment. Sometimes because of the fluctuation of exchange rate, the amount in ringgit will be less than what we charge to you. Then you have to make another payment. But through Flywire, you don't have to worry about that, because it will set you in ringgit Malaysia, and there won't be any discrepancy in ringgit Malaysia, because our transaction, our business transaction will always be in ringgit Malaysia. So there's two method. It's actually outside the system, like I said just now. You still can use the method, which is you can go directly to CIMB Click, you choose pay bills, and then you choose Nistimaya as a payer, as a receiver. Then you can choose undergraduate, undergraduate, but then we have to wait until the bank sends us the report of the payment, then only we update the payment. But since you already have, I believe most of you will have internet banking, so the top one, which is the FPX, you can choose any bank that you have to pay the tuition fees. So we also don't receive any cash transaction for tuition fees payment. Everything should be cashless. Next. Okay. For those who have sponsorship, any of you here are sponsored by any organization or even ministry? No. So if you have one, let's say later you will get a sponsorship from any organization, just email us the sponsorship letter. We will update you as a sponsorship student, and then we will send an invoice to your sponsor. You don't have to make any payment to us. But still, it will according to your sponsorship details. If they fully sponsor you, and then we will send all the fees, all the invoice for all the fees to your sponsor. But there's some of the sponsor only cover tuition fees, not accommodation fees. So we can set it up in our system for this kind of sponsor is only cover for tuition fees, and then tuition fee, accommodation fees you will pay by your own. And you can only have one sponsorship at one time. You can have two. If only we need to send an invoice to your sponsor. But there are some sponsors that will pay directly to you, then it's up to the sponsor, because there are some sponsors, it's okay if you have more than one. But most of the time, they won't be okay with that. Still, it's up to the sponsor. But for us to send an invoice, we can only send an invoice for each semester to one sponsor only. Okay, next. EPF withdrawal. Most of the time, there are parents that are going to pay for your tuition fees. They will pay through their EPF fund. So what I can suggest, if you want to use EPF withdrawal, you need to be activated first, and then the fees will already be in your statement of account. Then we will use that figure to verify your application, and then only it will be submitted to EPF. How you're going to make the application is, first you go directly to KWFC website. Next, please. And then you have to choose higher learning institution or self-reimbursement. Self-reimbursement is only for those students that already make a payment first, then they want to claim. Or you can apply first, so you don't have to pay first, you claim, then EPF will pay directly to the university, and then we will update the statement once the fund has been credited to our bank account. Next, please. So for PT-PTN, deduction. For anyone with PT-PTN, we will always make a deduction once the PT-PTN make a payment to you. Okay? There are two kinds of deduction actually. It will be based on when the PT-PTN will make the payment. For majority of the time, the PT-PTN will always pay before you start the new semesters. okay, so that you will have some amount even before you start your studies for that semesters. So at that time, we are going, because like I said, all the fees will be same along your study period. Doesn't matter how many subjects you're going to take. So the fees, we will always know what are the fees going to be charged to you, so that we will deduct first. And then if you have outstanding from previous semesters, also it will be deducted from your PTPTN fund. Okay? So if the payment made after you have completed your registration, all the fees is there, then at that time, we will deduct any outstanding at that point of time, because since the payment is made after you have done your registration, and then that's the amount is going to be charged to you. If at that time there's no accommodation fees, then we will only deduct for the tuition fees. If at that time it's already accommodation fees is there, we will deduct it together. So next. So to have a problem-free when you study, if you always make the payment on time, so that you will have access to register to the new semesters, you will access to your examination result for the semesters, and then at the end of your studies, if you have no more outstanding, then you will be released. Your transcript and scroll will be released, and then you may attend the convocation. But for examination result, there are other things that actually will make you won't be able to access to your result, which is completion of C-test and the release of the result by the faculty. Because sometimes students keep on saying they don't have any outstanding, but they still cannot view the result. But it's not actually solely based on outstanding. Okay? Next. So, if you have any question later, the best way to get our response is through Help Desk. Okay? If I'm not sure whether you have access to your Maya portal. Have you tried to access your Maya portal? Yes. So if you look at the top right-hand side, there will be a Help Desk in the red box. And then you can choose Bursar's office to send any query, to send any complaint. That's the best way to get a response from us. But there are some things might be hard to explain in writing, so you can always give us a call, and then we can explain verbally. Okay? So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Aizat Zauli, for the insightful session just now. Now, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Aizat Zauli, for a refreshment. Thank you. Announcing Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Aizat Zauli, Financial Officer from the Financial Services Division, Bursary and Guest of Honor leaving the hall. Dear respected audience, our session today will be continued with the next Center of Responsibility sharing session, the University Malaya Library, which will be conducted by Yang Berusaha, Ms. Nur Hasanah Muhammad Hanafi, Senior Librarian from the Digital Scholarship and Information Commons Library of University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Assalamualaikum. Selamat sejahtera. Good afternoon. Wow, so many of you. Ramainya. Okay. Thank you to the lovely MC. I tak sangka pula dia nak announce the, leaving the hall and all. Very, 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 very good. Okay. Respected colleagues with me and to all students, welcome. Okay, to all the new students to University Malaya, I wish to congratulate you guys for being accepted to one of the most spectacular university in Malaysia. You are like the chosen one, aren't you? Chosen one? Do you feel like you have been chosen to become one of the greatest university student? Okay? So let me introduce myself. I am Hasanah Hanafi. I am a senior librarian, okay, at the Client Services Division, University Malaya Central Library. Okay, so a little bit of a back history. Okay, maybe next slide. Not so much of my face there. Okay. All right, so a little bit of history about Library. It was established in 1959, okay, together with the establishment of So, dah berapa tahun dah tu? How many years already? 1959 till today? Siapa boleh jawab? student, are you with me? Yes, okay. So 63 years, okay, 63 years, we have served and helped a lot of students for 63 years now, and we hopefully in many more years to come, all right? Next slide. Okay. In support of the university's global mission, the library provides professional expertise, diverse information resources, and knowledge-based services. We have a lot of, printed and also electronic resources for you to look into, okay, when you want to do your research, your assignments and all. All right, next slide. Okay, so these are the branch network of Library. We have a lot of libraries in this campus, okay? The main one is actually the Central Library. We call it Central Library, Perpustakaan Utama, okay? And others, as you can see there, we have branch libraries as well, which is the Zakba Memorial Library, TJ Danaraj Medical Library, and Law Library. Yeah? Dan selain daripada itu, okay, we have also faculty libraries, okay, designated at the faculty, all right? Next slide. Okay, so we have a mix of collection of printed, electronic, and microform, and multimedia resources, okay? We have large arrays of both printed and electronic resources. So we hope, okay, next slide. We hope that you can actually use all these 1.3 million resources, all right? The books and also the electronic resources, okay? We have actually, all staff, students, and valid registered members are allowed to borrow them and make full use of it, okay? We have thesis collection, journals, monographs, microfilm, macam-macam lagi, okay? Next slide. Okay, as you can see there, okay, Koleksi Teras Academic. It's also called as Academic Reserve Collection, which is a vital collection. It's actually a collection suggested by your lecturers, okay, from their reading list. So if you want to borrow the books from Academic Reserve Collection, you may do so, okay, one book in 7 days, okay, for 7 days only, because it is actually a special collection. All right, next. Okay, this is actually the borrowing privileges and also loan periods. So undergraduates, okay, you are entitled to borrow, dekat situ dia tulis, 20 items in 30 days, okay? This is actually for the books, open shelf books, all right? And final year undergraduate, you are entitled to borrow 25 items in 30 days. And for postgraduate, 30 items in 30 days. So ada beberapa collection dekat situ, open shelf, academic reserve, dia punya borrowing privileges is a bit different, okay? So for academic reserve, 1 item in 7 days, free range readings, 2 items in 14 days, and you don't want to be fined, okay? Please, 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 return the book that you borrow, okay, on time, alright? Because berapa sen dekat situ? Cuba you tengok. Berapa kita charge for overdue items? 50 cents. You don't want to waste your money like that, okay? Please return them on time. Otherwise, you may have to, you know, pay the fines, and then the book is lost. You want to see me, and then you want to beg. Please, please, Puan Hasanah, I don't know where the book is. Okay, biasanya terjadi masa nak konvo nanti. Okay. Kalau you pinjam buku, make sure you pinjam, and then you keep the receipt, okay, so that you will know, because actually we will give you notifications, okay, in your email, alright. Kita akan hantar notification saying that you masih lagi pinjam buku, okay, dan due date is in 2 days, like that, for example, okay. So please be alert and check your siswa mail, alright. Don't just check your Gmail, okay. Alright. Next. Okay. So we have bibliography records of everything, every collections that we have in the library, okay. It is in our library, web-based library catalog, which is called Pendeta Discovery. Open shelf collections can be renewed 3 times unless they have been reserved by other users. Okay, so for example, if you really, really love one book and you want to borrow it, but then someone else has borrowed it, so you can do a reservation for the book online, yeah? Okay, so you can also renew the books that you borrowed 3 times online, okay? And next slide. Okay, this is Pendeta Discovery that I've talked about. You can just look into pendeta.um.edu.my, okay, you'll know what I'm talking about. You can find any collections, any resources, printed resources that we have in Pendeta Discovery. Okay, next. Okay, so yang tadi tu, Pendeta Discovery is for you to look for printed collections, okay, journals, books, and so on. But for this one, A to Z online database, okay, is actually our electronic platforms, okay, electronic platform, which we provide all the online databases subscribed by the library. This is expected to be, you know, to be accessed regularly by UM students, okay. You can find articles in Google, but not as good as what we have in the online databases, right? Okay, next. Okay, so the library offers research skills assistance, okay, or library education for users, okay? And we assist and teach on information searching, citation and referencing tools through workshops and classes, courses, and online support platforms such as LibGuides, okay? You will know this once you start the class later, all right? Next, okay. We have social media platforms, so if you want to find out any updates on library, you can just follow us. We have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we even have TikTok, okay? So if you follow our TikTok, you would recognize the man behind the scene, okay? All right, and next slide would be our central library opening hours, okay? So starting from today, we will open from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m., all right? And on Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 4 p.m. And for public holidays, we are closed. And we will extend our opening hours during the examination week, which is until 11:30 p.m. Okay? All right, next. Okay, so these are the rules and regulations, like a bit of it, okay, a gist of it. Okay, you are expected to be silent, okay, and don't bring food inside, wear properly, no mini skirts, even though I know a lot of you likes mini skirts, okay, and shorts and all, but the library is super cold. You would not want to wear mini skirts inside, okay, and no food and drink, yang tu dah ya, sebab kita banyak sangat rakan-rakan di dalam library, okay, kalau you bawa food inside. Okay, so I think that's the end of my slide, right? So we have prepared a video for you to watch. Let's take it as a preview of the library before you go to the library, actually go to the library. And I think, let's have a look at the video.
Kau bisa patahkan kakiku, tapi tidak mimpi-mimpiku. Kau bisa lumpuhkan tanganku, tapi tidak mimpi-mimpiku. Kau bisa merebut senyumku, tapi sungguh tak akan lama. Kau bisa merobek hatiku, tapi aku tahu obatnya. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Kau bisa hitamkan putihku, kau takkan gelapkan apapun. Kau bisa runtuhkan jalanku, kan ku temukan jalan yang lain. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Bila bukan kehendaknya, tidak satu pun jelasmu akan bawa bahaya. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita.
All right. With that, I end my session for today. Hopefully we'll meet again in the library. Will you come to the library? Yes, okay. And we are very honored to have all of you joining us, and we are committed to deliver the best service that we can provide to all of you. Congratulations again. And remember, Google can bring you back 100,000 answers. A librarian can bring you back the correct one. Okay? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Ms. Nur Hasana Muhammad Hanafi, for the insightful session just now. Dear respected audience, our session today will be continued with the next Center of Responsibility sharing session, the University Malaya Security, which will be conducted by Yang Berusaha, Inspector Muhammad Zakir Saad, Senior Security Officer from the Security Division of University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Welcome. Mandarin, I cannot speak Mandarin and Cantonese or Hakka. I think you are very well in your languages, eh? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, welcome to University of Malaya. My name is Inspector Muhammad Zakir from the Security Department of University of Malaya. So that is my picture, not a very handsome guy. Okay, I know you are very tired. Yes, saya punya bahasa Inggeris tidak begitu baik kerana saya berasal dari negeri Kedah. Orang kata buat padi, you are quite very well in English languages. Maybe the British taught you very good in English lesson. Is that correct? Yeah? Okay. I will be quick, Quick tahu, cepat, pantas. Sebab saya pernah jadi fellow College 12 dan College 11 tahun 2001 dan hingga 2006. Jadi saya tahulah situasi macam mana kan. Okay. This is my face. Okay. Second slide. Okay. Okay. The third slide. Okay. This is police bantuan, auxiliary police. Okay. You can see at my, you can see it? No, I just make, okay, you can see it? Okay, I just pulling your leg. You know what is the meaning of pulling your leg? Buat lawak, jokes, okay. Yeah, pulling, because why? I know you are very tired. If I, like a lion or tiger, what? You will, what? You tension, and then you are sleeping, crawl there, okay? Okay, the fourth slide. Okay, this is University Malaya Keselamatan, the logo, Okay, now, okay, next one. Okay, that is, okay, very handsome guy, and very beautiful lady, Okay, okay, next slide. Okay, this is our director, YDH Assistant Commissioner of Police Muhammad Hatta Chedin. He's a regular police from Royal Police of Malaysia, very tough. Okay. Okay, the next slide. Okay. Okay, the next one. Welcome to University Malaya. Okay. I'm not a Lionel Richie or Michael Jackson, Okay. Welcome to University Malaya. Okay, the next one. Okay, selamat datang. Okay, selamat datang semua, ya. I gave an advice to my all of my men that they must behave very good when they entertain your father, your parents. Okay, next slide. Okay. You can see it or not? Okay, you must have binoculars. Okay. We are established on 1967. Okay. You keep laughing, Okay, we are established as security department and focusing on physical security, and the university asset and residential colleges safety, and then providing security services for students and staff. And then in the year 2015, we are graded to becoming auxiliary police. Okay, next slide. Okay, Amin. Okay, the next slide. Wow. Okay, becoming the pioneer in security management, okay, in Malaysia, and to create a safety environment for all University of Malaya residents. Okay, the next one. Next. You can read it. Okay. Since its establishment in 1967, the University of Malaya Security Office is responsible for the safety and security of the university staff, students, premises, as well as the various high-touch machinery and cutting-edge research work on university grounds. Okay, 750 acre. Yeah? Okay, the next slide. Attention. There, they give you attentions. Then they will respect you. Yeah? Okay, next slide. Auxiliary police counter, 24 hours. Oh. How come? 24 hours. Did not sleep? Huh? Okay, next step. Saya tahu kamu semua sedang letih. Betul tak? Saya kena buat lawak. Kalau tidak, you letih di bawah mimpi. Okay. You can read it? Okay, very good. Okay, the next slide. Okay, this is very important. Why? Because the hotline 24 hours. 0379677070. Okay. You remember it? Just take a photo. Okay? Nowadays, in the classes, we just take a picture. Then we take a photo. Okay, 999, 999. What is the purpose of it? 999. Okay, the next slide. Semua orang anggap polis ni ya, polis bantuan ke apa, garang dan sebagainya kan. Jadi saya tak maulah tension kan. Okey ya. Siapa sini seorang saja berani datang tempat saya? Seorang je. You will be becoming a leader. Okay, come. Just one. Who is it? Nobody. You just clap your wing, guys. Okay. Next slide. Oh, tengok sudah berubah ini apa? Ini slide pun sudah berubah. You clapping your hand, huh? Then the slide is Where's the slide? Gone already. Because why? Dah cukup masa. It's time now. Cukup masa ke? Belum lagi. Where's the slide? Okay, yeah. The most important thing is we have, okay. Because you are clapping your hand, then the slide is missing. Okay? Okay, yeah. The mailing address is the Security Office Headquarters, Level 2, the old bursary building in Simlaya. Okay, next of this building, yeah. Okay, the next one. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Handsome guy. Next slide. Where's the Security Office location? There. You can see it? Cannot. Where are you now? Dewan Tunku Chancellor. Okay. Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, this is for the traffic unit, metric card unit. Okay, registration for students and staff vehicle in campus at ground level, Block C, 12 Residential College. Okay. Okay, the next one. Okay, next. Okay, you can see we got gate section 16, gate Jalan Ilmu, gate PJ, gate Korompo, and gate Damansara. Okay, there is, okay. You can see now? Okay, next. Okay, next one. Okay, next. Okay, next. 24 hours. Okay. Next. Next one. Next one. Okay, next one. Okay. Students should be prepared to show students' metric cards for security checks at all time. Okay. Next one. Auxiliary police. Okay, next one. Security personnel. Okay, next one. This is the campus. Okay, next one. Next. Next. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay, next one. I do hope that you are not falling asleep, huh? Okay. You can read it, no problem at all. Okay, next one. Next. Sexual harassment. Man and man, girl and girl. 12 residential college. Beware of man, in the toilet, man with man. Mengendap laki sama laki. Weird. Okay, the next one. Next. 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 Okay. Be careful. Okay. Next. Okay. Be careful with what? The snatch theft in the campus, whatever. Eh? Okay. Next. 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 This is very important thing. When you are sleeping in your room or whatever, then make sure you keep your valuable things inside the what we call the locker. Don't keep your money too much with you in the campus to prevent the criminal case. Okay? Lock the room door even if you are going to the toilet. Okay? That is the most important thing. Okay? Next one. Next. Okay. Next. Okay. I think you must not happy with this condition, yeah? Okay. Next one. Next. Okay. Next. Okay. This is the phone number. Oh. Balai Polis Pantai 0322X2 what? 82222, yeah? Okay. Next. This is my boss. Okay, next one. No smoking, eh? Kindly be reminded that the University of Malaya observes no smoking policy. Okay? We seek your cooperation for observing our no smoking policy. Okay, next one. Gambling, drugs, okay, prohibited in the campus. Okay? Okay, next one. Okay, next one. This is Zumba. So that's why we are not very, like a tiger, whatever, eh? Be friend with us. Akhir sekali saya ingin sebelum saya menghabiskan, minta maaf ya, ambil masa sikit. Saya ingin memberikan sedikit pandangan agar student-student yang berminat untuk menyertai pasukan sukses dan pelapis, silalah untuk menyertai pasukan beruniform tersebut. Dan saya sendiri merupakan bekas kadet pelapis di Universiti Utara Malaysia. Jadi banyak kebaikannya dari segi disiplin dan membentuk karakter kita. Okey, saya harap pilihan di tangan saudara dan saudari sekalian. Okay, next one. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to Semaya.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Inspector Muhammad Zaki Saad, for the insightful session just now. Dear respected audience, the next session will be continued with a briefing from Occupational Safety and Health and Environment Division, which will be delivered by Yang Berusaha, Ms. Junaima Jasman, Science Officer from the Occupational Safety and Health and Environment Division, OSHI, of University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, MC. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. I hope every one of you in a good health today. How are you? Alright. Tadi dengan Tuan Zaki gelak-gelak kan, nervous dah saya. Okay. Okay. Let's continue with the slide. Okay, my name is Junaimah Jasman. I am Science Officer at the Occupational Safety and Health and Environment Center. New name is Center, before this we call it Division lah, okay? Ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu dia, Pusat Keselamatan Kesihatan Pekerjaan dan Alam Sekitar. Okay, next. Okay, next. Alright. What is the objective of our briefing today? It's actually we want everyone, every student, aware of the importance of safety and health. Just now, Tuan Zaki talked about safety. Now, it's about safety and health. Okay? And then, we also want students aware of the safety and health practices, especially in the UM. Okay? So safety starts with us, but it begins with you. So safety begins with you, okay? Whether you want to be safe or you want to act safe, it is up to you, your decision, okay? All right, next. Okay, first, this is the Occupational Safety and Health Policy. Where you can find this policy? In the faculty, sometimes there's a notice board. Sometimes they will put the policy at the notice board. Or if you want to look in the soft copy, for the soft copy, you can go to OSHI website. Okay, just type, Google it, oshi.um. You can straightly find it, OSHI website. And then you can click over there, UM policy. So there's a English version and also the BM version. Okay, basically what is the policy is about the commitment of Universiti Malaya to ensure your safety, health and also welfare. Okay, right, next. Just brief brief introduction about safety and health. Why we enforce a lot is because of the safety, health and also welfare. So in Malaysia, we have an act, what we call as Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. Pernah dengar tak act ni? Have you heard about this act? Anyone? No? No? Okay. Okay. It is an act. Act means peraturan, undang-undang. You have to follow or else you can be punished by law. Okay? So again, what is the purpose is to ensure safety, health and welfare of the workers and also all persons at all places of work. So we can consider as a workplace, and who are in the staff, the visitors and also the students. So we have to protect all the staff, visitors and students to ensure their safety and health and wellness. Basically, that's the purpose of this occupational safety and health. Okay, it's a self-regulation concept, and also, okay, actually there's a new amendment to this act, and most probably it will be enforced in 2023. Okay, okay, next. Okay, this is just to let you know that the management of safety and health in So my office, we call it OSHI. So in if you call OSHI, if you say OSHI, everyone will know what is OSHI. So my office, what we do is we do the planning, the coordinating, auditing, and then we do training related to safety and health. Okay, and in Simlaya, there's also a committee. This committee, the purpose of this committee is to look at the faculty, as a whole in Simlaya, any matters related safety, health and welfare. So we have main committee, which consists of the members consists of our VC, our Deputy Vice Chancellor, and also a few representatives from the top management. Okay, and then we have another committee, Safety and Health Committee, which is, we call it Central Committee. Atau dalam bahasa Melayu dia kita panggil Jawatan Kuasa Keselamatan Kesihatan Pekerjaan Pusat. So this committee consists of representative of all faculty, of all faculty. Like if you are from medicine, if you are from science, so all these faculty, we have representative who will attend a meeting about once in 3 months. Then they will discuss on the safety and health matters. Okay, and also in each faculty, we have also safety and health committee in each faculty. So same, this faculty will also held a meeting to discuss safety and health. Okay, every about 2 or 3 months, once every 2 or 3 months. So basically this safety and health is being looked from the faculty up to the top management. Okay, okay, next. Okay, what is safety? Why is it important? Safety is the risk, the state in which the risk of harm to person or property is reduced and maintained as low as practicable, and through, maksudnya how they maintain is through the hazard identification and also risk management. Why is it important? As I said just now, is to protect safety, health, and also welfare of the people, of the people in the Simlaya. So that's why we need this safety and health committee, safety and health department. Okay, that's the important, right? Okay, next. Okay, where can we find hazard? We can find hazard from the machine. Okay, after this you will go to class, and then you will go to laboratories. If you are operating machine, so the machine can be harmful, can give hazard to you. If you are not hati-hati, if you are not following the safety procedure, okay? See the work procedure, hazard can be found from the work procedure. So what is hazard? Hazard is potential of an agent to cause harm to health. Sorry lah, petang-petang ni macam kena dengar lecture pula kan. Okay. hope everyone okay. Just to basic knowledge, what is safety? You guys have to understand what is safety so that you are aware and know the importance, okay, to take care of yourself, alright? Okay, next. Okay, this is the classification of hazard. What is physical hazard? Physical hazard, high temperature. If you are exposed to high temperature, it considered hazard. Or chemical, of course, if you are exposed to toxic chemicals, it is a hazard. Biological, COVID, or any bacteria, viruses, it is a hazard. And then, okay, this one new, ergonomic. Have you heard about this, ergonomic? Anyone? No, no juga. Okay. Ergonomic is more about posture. Okay. You have to sit in a proper posture. You have to do your work in a proper posture. It's something like that, ergonomic. Okay. And then psychosocial, stress, violence. Okay. And then safety hazards like slippery floor, dangerous machine, something like that. So this is the classification of hazard or type of hazard that might be around you. Okay. All right. Next. Okay. This is general advice on self-care. So basically, you are actually you are in residential college, but it is different. It is different from boarding school, where you have warden to always look and take care of you. But when you are in the yes, you stay in the residential college, but actually you have to take care of yourself. Okay, so you have to act safely and responsibly. Take safety seriously, and also be alert of your surrounding. When you stay inside the college, you have to aware. You have to know who is your manager, who is your student representative. Macam sekarang kenal siapa? PM. Kan? Pemudah cara mahasiswa. So you have to know who is your PM, or who is your representative. Because when there are emergency, when you don't know where to refer, at least you know these people, you know their contact number, so you can contact them. Okay? And then report any unsafe acts, unsafe condition, look your own health, okay? And seek medical assistance when unwell. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, fire emergency. Normally, once a year, we will have a evacuation drill. Evacuation drill in every college. So I hope that when they are evacuation drill, please give cooperation. Okay, evacuation drill is like it's like macam drill, latihan. If there's kebakaran, okay. So how you evacuate? So you have to please give cooperation. Okay, don't just stay at your room. Don't want to give cooperation, tak nak keluar, please don't. And then because during the evacuation drill, they will teach you how to use the fire extinguisher. What is the emergency route? If there's emergency, where you should go. Okay, they will teach you during the evacuation drill. So it is a drill, it is a latihan. So if there's a true emergency, then you know what to do. Okay, please take it seriously. Alright. The most important also is you have to know where is the assembly point. So each college, each residential college, there will be dedicated assembly point. So during emergency, you have to evacuate and go to the assembly point. So you have to know where is your assembly point. Okay. Okay, next. All right. So this is emergency contact number. Just now, Tuan Zakir also mentioned about this, but were it not, so let's say if you need the number, just go to the website. Okay, hep.um.edu.my/hotline. Just go to HEP website, there's a hotline there. You can look all the emergency number, most of the important emergency number stated there, right? Okay, next. Okay, this one for laboratory safety for student in science field. So first, you have to know the lab rules and regulation. Please follow the SOP, okay? And then follow the safe work instruction. Normally, before you enter the lab, there will be briefing by your lecturers or the lab assistant. Please follow the rules and regulation, right? Please follow the procedure. And be familiar with the safety signage, be familiar with the safety requirement. Sometimes there's a manual. In also we have lab safety guideline. You also can find it in our website, or if you couldn't find it, if you cannot find it, you need the lab safety guideline. You can request to OSHI. We can give it to you. Okay, and then be familiar with emergency. Again, be familiar with emergency response plan, and please do not work alone in the lab. At least 2 person. Okay, you need buddy. Please do not work alone in the lab. And if you want to work in the lab, please get permission. This is if out of class. If during that time is amali, that's your class, is okay. Let's say you have to do like specific project, you need to have extra time in the lab, please ask for permission first, okay? Alright, okay, next. Okay, other than that, in our office, we also look on food safety, food hygiene, okay? Because there's a few cases about food poison, right? So, the most important is wash your hand before you eat. Okay, this is basic practice, even for COVID, even before you eat. Okay, if COVID not exist, you still have to wash your hand before you eat anything. Okay, and then the second thing is eat your food immediately. We have cases before, before this, where students reported food poisoning. But when we check, we do investigation, one of the reason is because you eat the food sangat lambat. You receive the food during lunchtime, and then you eat about 4-5 hours later. This is not right. Please jangan buat macam tu, okay? Once you receive your food, eat it immediately, okay? And then, we encourage to bring your own container because there's a single-use plastic policy in and also in we're not allowed to use polystyrene, okay? And then, if you found that there's a cleanliness, there's a hygiene issue in the cafeteria, in the food, you can report to OSHI, or you can report in the system, okay? You can find us if there is an issue with the food hygiene, and then normally we will do investigation and inspection in the premises, okay? Okay, next. Okay, next is electrical safety. Electrical safety ni, I think you can just read it in the slides, but it's very basic. Please don't use electrical overload, okay? If you want to use the if you want to use electrical appliances, read first the equipment manual, okay? Do not overload. Jangan pakai extension and then add on another extension, Why? Bila tanya, when I ask why you lose a lot of extension, I want to play game with my with the next roommate. No, cannot, please, okay? Because if there is an overload, there's a possibility of trip. It's very dangerous, okay? And then, do not try to repair any spoiled electrical equipment. And then, do not enter electrical supply room. Do not try to enter DB lah, electrical supply room. For example, if suddenly there's a blackout, so don't go to electrical supply room and try to switch on. Please don't. Report to your staff in the college or report to your representative. They will call the competent person, okay, to solve the blackout, right? Okay, next. Alright. This is example of the ergonomic that I said just now. Okay, tips for computer use. So the picture in the left side is the proper posture when you are using computer. So maintain good posture, keep mouse and keyboard within reach, and then use good typing technique, reduce glare and eye fatigue. It's something like that. Ada siapa-siapa gamers tak kat sini? Anyone gamers? Angkat tangan sikit. Tak ada? Ya ke tak ada? Okay. I believe young generation right now, game is normal for you, right? Okay. Even my daughter, my son pun main game. Okay. So normally for gamers, they have a full set of furniture like gaming chair, gaming table. So most of the furniture, chair, table is ergonomic. So that's the example of ergonomic chair, table. Okay. So the picture on the right, that one is not ergonomic. Adakah orang macam ni? Adakah orang main komputer macam ni? Ada? Kalau dah letih sangat ada Tapi jangan buat macam ni. Kalau nanti you letih sangat ke, jangan buat macam ni sebab akan it will give impact to your body health. It will give your muscle pain. It's like that lah. Okay, next. Okay, again, same with Tuan Zaki mentioned just now. So is gazetted as a non-smoking area. You cannot smoke inside Everywhere in is prohibited. Okay. This includes vape, e-cigarette, same lah semua. Nama pun kalau smoking termasuklah semua. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, these two is student activities safety guideline. One is from DKPT and the other one is from our office that we developed to give guideline to the student how to do activities in a safe manner. You can refer this for the guideline from our office, the right one. If you couldn't find it, normally it is in the HEP website. If you couldn't find it, you can ask us, you can just email us, oshi@um.edu.my, then we will respond accordingly. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, just now I talk about safety, health, I talk about there's an act. So in this is how we enforce the safety and health. So we have, we call it safety compliance. Basically, in a simple way, safety compliance is like a warning letter. A warning letter, if you break rules, the scope is safety and health. If you break the rules, you can be given like a warning letter, and then you can be given the warning letter or notice, maximum 3 times, okay? After 3 times, you can be given further action can be taken on you, okay? Blacklist ke, any tata tertib, Okay, so but there's no, it's like a notice lah, notice, and it is recorded. Okay, once we issue the notice, then your name will be recorded. That means your name, like Mr. A, already have notice for safety compliance. Then if second time, second time you break the rules, then we have record. Oh, this Mr. A already 2 times breaking the safety and health rules. Okay, details of this will be, you can find it, details of this in our website. And this safety compliance is not only for students, it is for all the campus committee, for the staff, the contractor, and also the student lah. Okay, actually the objective is to make sure that our campus committee comply to the safety and health. Okay, it's very new. We enforced last year, just last year, October 2021. Right? Okay, next. Okay, this is about the flow. Just now, kalau if you read the slide, is kesalahan pertama, kedua, ketiga. That's 3 times lah. Okay, janganlah buat salah sampai 3, sebab mentang-mentang boleh 3 kali, janganlah buat sampai 3 kali, kan? So, but your name will be recorded, so this is not good. Okay. Okay, next. This is the list of kesalahan. One of it, if you see the number 2, is about smoking. And then you can see, okay, number 1, tidak memakai alat pelindungan diri PPE yang lengkap mengikut aktiviti kerja selamat. Let's say you have to work in the laboratory, and then you were given and you were asked to wear the PPE and you refuse. So we have the right to issue safety compliance on you. Okay. Alright, next. Okay. For COVID-19, yes, we can say that. Okay, there's a sign. Okay, we can say that it is. We cannot say the COVID-19 is over, but it is reduced. Tapi COVID is still around us. So if you are positive, you have to refer to our clinic or refer to the college master. Inform that you are positive. Let's say you use the self-test kit and you dapati you are positive. Please refer to your college representative, college PIC or your master. They will arrange a quarantine. They will give advice. After this, clinic, Dr. Zuraida will explain more on this lah. Okay. Alright. Any procedure related to this? COVID, for example, you can find it also in the HEP website. So, okay, this is our office, level 3 chancellery, our numbers and our email if you need further assistance for our office. Okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Ms. Junaima Jasmine, for the insightful session just now.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate and welcome you to University of Malaya. I'm Dr. Zuraida, Head of UM Clinic. In UM, we have UM Clinic which provide a comprehensive health services. If you have any medical illness, kindly come to our clinic. I wish you all the best, good luck, and take care.
Clinic was established in 1962 and currently located at Siswarama Building, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Clinic provide and offer health services to campus community including students and also staff. Our clinic has a team of experienced medical officers, nurses and other supporting staff. Clinic are providing services such as consultation and physical examination, COVID-19 swab test, wound dressing, blood test, vaccination, urine test, electrocardiogram, nebulization, sick bay, medical checkup, ambulance service, and also specialist referral to University Malaya Medical Center. The following are the procedures for obtaining medical services at the Clinic. First of all, check your temperature, sanitize your hands. Student will be given card number. Main door only used for entrance. Student will be channeled to triage counter. Vital signs will be checked. Register your details at registration counter. Student will be called to consultation room. Student will receive consultation and examination. Get your medication from the pharmacy. If you presented with emergency cases, for example, chest pain, shortness of breath, unconscious, accident or injuries, food poisoning, burn, fits, severe stomach pain, bloody vomitus, severe allergic, suicidal attempt, choking or poisonous stain, please come immediately to Clinic. Also provide transport service, Shuttle at Medic, to shuttle students from college or faculty to the clinic during office hour. If you have any health problems, please come to Clinic, or you can contact us through our hotline number 03-7967-6445 during office hour, or you can dial us 03-7967-3544 during after office hour, weekends and public holidays. Or you can send email to kkpum@um.edu.my. Thank you.
Dear respected audience, members of the floor, the next session will be continued with a briefing from Health Clinic, which will be delivered by Yang Berusaha, Dr. Zuraida Muhammad, Medical Officer from Health Clinic of University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, a very good afternoon, and salam Maulidur Rasul. So I think this year we are very fortunate to celebrate this celebration together with the new intakes of new students for the new session. Okay, apa khabar semua? How are you today? Okay, Alhamdulillah. So I hope you enjoy the video. That is the short video of introduction of our clinic, Clinic. Okay, once again, on behalf of Clinic and all my team, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for making your way to the best university in the world. Congratulations. And as a world-ranked university, we are very focused. We are pay attention, and we emphasize on a good health and good medical service. That's why we committed in delivering a good medical services. Okay, as you saw in the video, we have a clinic inside the campus. So, okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, so you know where is our clinic? So clinic is situated in Siswa Rama building. You know where Siswa Rama building? Who is here from Faculty of Arts and Social Science? Is there anybody from faculty? Okay, yes. So our clinic is in your faculty, so you are the nearest one, okay? In terms of colleges, college 3rd, 4th, and 7th college is the nearest. So, but you don't have to worry because it's not difficult to find the clinic because our clinic is in the center of the meaning it's behind the library and it's opposite to the bus station, the Central. And the other landmark, if you want to find clinic, is near to the Maybank. But you don't have to worry because you don't need to withdraw your money because you can come to the clinic free. Okay? Okay, secondly, next. So our main objective is to deliver a high quality medical treatment. At the same time, we focus on wellness, meaning not sick people come to our clinic, but if you are healthy, you are well, you also can come to our clinic to get the counseling, medical support, and health information. And we want to make sure you are fit and healthy during your enrollment and throughout your course of learning in the Okay, so another objective is that we provide medical support and we also do student engagement activities. Okay, next. So these are our domains, our 5 functions. As I said earlier, we focus on health services, we provide health promotions, we also provide medical support services, and then we cover the outreach management, and the other one we do collaboration activities with the students. Okay, next. Okay, in clinic we have about 30 staff which can help you to facilitate you with your medical needs. So we have 5 medical officers, 2 assistant medical officers, 7 nurses, we have lab technician, we have assistant pharmacists, we have attendants, and we have drivers to help you with the medical needs. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, this is our operation hours. Our clinic operates from Monday to Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. But particularly for this orientation week, we extend our operation hours up to 10 p.m. Okay? And then our registration normally will close half an hour early before 5 p.m. And then we also close during weekends and public holidays. Okay, next. Okay, these are the services that we provide. We provide clinical consultations, treatment for acute and chronic diseases. This is for all students meaning undergrad and postgrad. All students can have treatment in clinic. Okay. We also have procedures such as wound dressing, toilets and suturing, and etc. We also provide vaccinations, ambulance services, lab service. We have pharmacies. We have consultations. We do medical checkups. And for X-ray and imaging, we will refer you to the hospital. We have the hospital, which is UMMC. It's just opposite and next to the PJ gate. Okay? And if you need further treatment, we refer you to the specialist clinic in the hospital. Okay, next. Okay, this is for transport. If you need transport to the clinic, in we have shuttle at Medic, which provide transport student from the college to the clinic, but it's operate only during office hour. So if you need this transport, you can call the hotline number. Okay. Okay, this is the procedure. If you want to get the treatment, very simple. You just come to the clinic. When you arrive at the clinic, you will be triaged. They will take your vital signs, and then you need to do the registration. After registration, you will give a QMS number. Wait for the consultation, and after consultation, you can have your medication or treatment. Okay, very simple. You just bring your metric card. Okay, for emergency cases, all emergency cases after office hours or weekend, or you need to go to PPUM, means you need to go straight to the PPUM. Okay. Emergency cases are like real emergency accidents, injuries, high-grade fever, difficulty in breathing. All these cases, you can go straight to the hospital. Okay, but if you have like catch and cold, only rashes, I suggest you come to the clinic during operation hours, meaning next day. Okay. Okay, this is guarantee letter. If you need to go to the hospital or you need to be admitted to the hospital, you need to get this letter, because with this letter, you no need to pay, meaning university will pay for you. Okay, you need to get this letter, and this letter only issued by clinic. Okay, so make sure you get this letter and bring this letter to the hospital if you want to get treatment at the hospital. Okay, but there are some areas or conditions which not covered by guarantee letter. So, like if you are admitted to the private hospital, or you need to admitted to overseas, this one is not covered by guarantee letter. Or if you need to use wheelchair, crutches, orthosis, this one also not covered. If you're on dialysis, hearing aid, this is also not covered. But not to worry, if this not covered, you can get this financial assistance by applying to tabung kebajikan. Okay? Okay. Next, I will touch about medical examination, medical checkup. So medical checkup is compulsory to all students, but this year, the medical examination will be done in clinic. So you will be given an appointment date through your siswa mail. Okay, so after this, you need to check your email. So you need to come according to the appointment date. So we'll do the medical checkup. But for the medical checkup, you have to pay. So I suggest you all log in to ePay. Make sure you go to the website ePay, log in to ePay, and pay the cost, so that when you come to the clinic, you no need to wait for the payment. You no need to queue for the payment. Okay. Okay, so this is the website for ePay. Just a 3 simple steps how you need to pay for the ePay. Okay, this one you can do it after orientation. So with this, you no need to queue, so you can get your checkup faster. Okay, next is as O'Shea just now mentioned, I touch a bit COVID-19 procedure. As you all know, our COVID-19 pandemic hit our country, but Alhamdulillah, we are now in the phase of fasa peralihan ke endemik kan. So, for those who have symptoms or develop any symptoms of cough, fever, you are advised to do self-test. So, you do the self-test. If it's detected, so what you should do is that you should update your status in My Sejahtera, and then you need to inform us by fill up the Google form. So from this Google form, we'll take up your need and will monitor your progress, your condition. Okay, make sure this Google form and QR code we already disseminate to all colleges. Okay. For the positive cases, we still quarantine, but the quarantine place is in your own colleges. So you need to contact the college master for the quarantine procedure. Okay. Okay. So this is the duration of quarantine is according with the HSO, home surveillance order. Okay. But if you want to if you have any query, if you want to ask anything, you just contact this number. Okay, 6445 from Monday to Friday, or after office hour you need to contact 3544. Okay, so this is our contact number, telephone number and email. Alright. Okay, I think that's about that. Okay. Before I close, I have 2 questions to be given. So, who can answer this question? Please, raise your hand. Okay, my first question. Name me 5 cases that is considered as emergency cases, and give me 1 contact number to contact. Okay, alright. Macam mana? Ramai. Tadi saya nampak ada orang angkat tangan, tapi ada. Okey, siapa boleh jawab soalan? Mana? Okey.
Should I answer both questions or just one?
I just one question.
The second one is about the hotline, right?
Oh, I just give one question first. Alright. My question is, name 5 cases that considered as emergency cases.
Let me just. Okay. The first one is suicidal in time.
Yes.
Food poisoning.
Okay.
Like snake biting.
Snake bite. Okay.
Apa lagi?
Another 2.
Uh, vomit.
Vomit. Can you, if it's just vomit, it's not considered emergency. What?
Blood.
Bloody vomitous, yes.
Okay,
The last one? Actually a lot. Huh?
Yeah, it's a lot. Okay, chest pain.
Chest pain? Huh?
Chest pain. Chest pain.
Chest pain, yes, correct. So, okay. Okay, siapa nama?
My name is Muhammad Ikram.
Muhammad Ikram, please come forward to get this. So everybody, please give a big clap to Muhammad Ikram. Okay. Okay, soalan terakhir. If you are tested positive COVID-19, what should you do? Okay, who can answer me? This is very simple because Oshay already informed. Okay, please. Can you introduce?
My name is Nura Balkis. I'm from KK2.
Alright.
Okay, first thing you need to do is fill the Google form.
Yes.
And then report to the college officer.
And then another one.
Self-test.
You already done self-test. You're tested positive. What should you do? The first thing.
Update my Sejahtera.
Yes, correct. Okay, come back please. Okay, everyone, give a big clap to Balkis. Okay, with that, thank you. So enjoy your Minggu Haluan Siswa and have a healthy life campus.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Dr. Zuraida Muhammad, for the insightful session just now. Ladies and gentlemen, our session today will be continued with the next Center of Responsibility sharing session, the Integrity Unit of University Malaya, which will be delivered by Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Nazrin Abdul Razak, Assistant Registrar from Integrity Unit of University Malaya. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. How are you guys? How are you guys today? Okay, eh? If you are okay and fine, please clap your hands. Okay, guys, before I start my session, can we have a little bit cheers from, I choose random from any college. Do you agree or not? Okay, I choose 7th College to perform your cheers. I give you opportunity to perform your cheers now. 7th College, up, now, go. All right, only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. Alright, thank you very much, 7th College. Sama-sama, arigato hai tadi kan? Sama-sama. Okay guys, before we start, let me introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Nazrin Razak. currently attached at Integrity Unit. Some of you maybe not familiar with Integrity Unit because you guys from matriculation, from foundation, from Form 6 previously, you didn't heard about the Integrity Unit. Am I right? Yes or no? So, but now you already registered as student, you should know and you must know about the existence of the Integrity Unit at the University of Malaya. So, just now I already introduced myself. A warm welcome to all our new students. Again, clap your hand. Okay, next slide. All right. Before I go further to the next slide, actually the contents of my slide is about the code of the free from sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment, SEAH at University Malaya. So just now, Tuan Zakir from security divisions already mentions about the sexual harassment. Am I right? So I will explain further about the sexual harassment and the elements of the exploitations, sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment to you to understand further about what you should do if you are facing these problems in the future. Alright? Do you guys have experience in sexual harassment? Please raise your hand. Okay, mesti malu, betul tak? Mesti malu. Alright, so please always be careful, students. You are now already matured, already 18 years old, so you have to consider what you should after you understand about the policy. I will explain to you in further. Okay, next slide. Alright, so this is the background, establishment of the Integrity Unit So from the Service Circular number 6 of 2013, from the establishment of the Integrity Unit IU at government agency, so start from 2013. So Integrity Unit established in what year, guys? From the slide. Okay, so silent. Sleep already. Alright. So, in the same year, Board of Directors approved the establishment of Integrity Unit, and on 2014, Integrity Unit functions is under governance of Audit Committee together with Internal Audit Unit, to be known as Internal Audit and Integrity Section, because previously we combined the two PTJs into one, and in 2015, Integrity Unit was put under the governance of Office of the Vice Chancellor. And then on the 2016, University already University appointed Madam Aisyah head as Integrity Unit, head of Integrity Unit, and last year 2021, as a capacity, we run independent, so we were put under the supervision of Board of Directors. Alright, so now Integrity Unit is functioning as PTJ in all related systems. Okay, so you guys macam mana, dah kenal unit integrity? Angguklah sikit. Okay, anggut tanda, setujulah. Diam pun apatah lagi kan? Silent is acceptance. So setuju sajalah, sebab I assume you guys dah tahu Integrity Unit dalam beberapa saat yang saya terangkan ini, ya. Alright, next. Alright, for your informations, the Integrity Unit, Integrity Unit only have 4 members, which is covers for 35,000 community in University Malaya. Alright, so currently headed by Madam Aisyah Samah as the head of Integrity Unit, and assist by 2 officers, Madam Mahfuzah, including myself, and only 1 clerical staff. Alright, next. Okay, so before I go further, so these are the functions of Integrity Unit. Of course, In terms of governance, our capacity is to ensure the practice of good governance because we have a policy. At we have a lot of policy. So we have to ensure the practice of the good governance according to the policy provided by this university. And of course, in terms of the integrity enhancement, to ensure the process of culturing, institutionalizing and implementing integrity in the organization. And we also conduct for detection and verification, which is to detect and verify complaints or crime and violation of code of conduct and ethics of the organization, and to ensure appropriate action taken. And of course, to report criminal offenses to the relevant enforcement agency, which is MACC, police, and all related enforcement body. Yeah? All right, in terms of the complaint management, of course, we receive and act upon all complaints informations of crime violations of code of conduct and ethics in the organization. So if you have a complaint regarding all the misconduct, staff, yeah, please do let us know, corruptions, and also, of course, sexual exploitation, abuse, and harassment, please do let us know, because we are under the capacity of complaint management. And of course, we provide you for the compliance to ensure the compliance of law and regulations in force, and we are the Secretariat of Disciplinary Actions for staff. If you have misconduct, your case will be conducted by the Students' Committee, Disciplinary Committee by Department of Students Affairs Division. Yeah? Okay, next. All right, we move to the most important chapter, which is Code of Free from Sexual Exploitation, Abuse and Harassment at So guys, the Code of Free from Sexual Exploitation, Abuse and Harassment at is an effort by the university to provide a safe and learning environment that is free from sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment. And this code was created to replace the existing code, which is Code of Practice on the Preventions and Handling of Sexual Harassment Cases in And last year, we launched for the new code after we received input from a few department and some collaboration with UNICEF, KMUM, police, and whatsoever. So approved by University Management Committee on 7 September. So until now, the code is officially used. So please refer. All right. So where you can get the code from our website. All right. So now you go to website Integrity. Okay. So easy you to refer lah, umintegrity.edu.my. So you go to the code and then you will be linked to the document. All right, next. All right. So since university already have a code, so of course we have a policy statements on the sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment. Of course, we implement for the zero tolerance and sexual harassment and any act of sexual exploitative nature or abuse or any gender or group persons is a misconduct that cannot be tolerated in any context, whether between staff and student, all right? Understand? Between staff and student, among staff, among student, supervisors and subordinate staff, or other relationship. All right? If you perform for sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment, we are not tolerate. Yeah? So please bear in mind. All right. Of course, the SEAH is wrongful act. This is a misconduct that is considered serious and may be subjected to appropriate action in accordance with the procedure. And about the complaint and confidentiality, complaints about the SEH will be handled with confidential. Alright, if you are facing, become a victim, especially victims, please do your capacity and right to make complaint. Don't silent, yeah, because it will affect your emotion, your study, and so on. Okay. In terms of the university commitment, of course, is committed to provide an environment that support learning that is free from SEAH. And responsibility of head of the responsible PTJ is to take appropriate measures to increase understanding on SEAH. So, guys, please do collaborate with your lecturer and so on to make complaint if you are facing, if you face the SEAH. Okay, next. Okay, what is the SEAH? Next. Sexual exploitation is any form of abuse or attempt to abuse a position over a weakness, difference of power, or belief for sexual purposes, including but not limited to financial gain, social or political benefit from sexual exploitation against another person. You can refer to the code. And about the sexual abuse, is a physical aggressions of a sexual nature that is actual or threatening, whether involving violence or in state of inequality of positions or coercion. So next, about the sexual harassment. So these are the form of the sexual exploitation abuse. For example, like sexual activity with children, forms of humiliating, demeaning, offending, insulting and threatening, improper use, rank or position. So these are the form of the sexual exploitation and abuse. And next, sexual harassment is any form of sexual attention, whether spoken or an act of sexual in nature that is unwanted or unwelcome, which can also occur repeatedly. So if the sexual harassment happen only sekali saja, kalau mangsa rasa terancam, tu boleh dikategorikan sebagai sexual harassment. Kalau setiap hari kena kacau dan sebagainya, if every day you being disturbed, please consider. Okay. Just now, I highlight about the forms of the sexual exploitation abuse. So these are the form of sexual harassment. So of course, the first one is the verbal harassment. So, what kind of verbal harassment? Yeah, for example, like whatever statement or comments teasing directed at a woman's appearance or body. Please don't, especially boys, please don't. Sometimes you kata benda tu bergurau. Sebenarnya bila dia rasa terancam, itu boleh jatuh dalam gangguan seksual secara verbal. Okay, other than that is commenting or her breast or buttocks. Buat dada dia, punggung dia. Jangan sesekali buat. Don't ever do that. Alright, next is request suggestions to have sexual relationship or service. Of course, when you talk, you want sex with him or her, is considered sexual harassment. If they are agreed, both party to have a sex, it is consent. Maksudnya ada dua-dua persetujuan. Tapi kalau misal kata you express secara macam tu dan dia tak setuju dan sebagainya, itu boleh diterjumlah kepada gangguan seksual. Alright, how about non-verbal harassment in the form of gestures? This is the example, is staring ogling, or looking indecently at a woman, focusing particularly on her breasts or buttocks. Okay, other than that, it's gestures such as lip licking, holding or eating, yeah, food suggestive or with sexual connotation. Alright. Jangan tiba-tiba you makan buah-buahan and then you tenung dia dan sebagainya. Jangan. Bahaya. Kalau dia rasa tak selesa, dia akan buat laporan. Dan tengok-tengok tak pernah-pernah ada laporan, nama kita naik dan sebagainya. Alright. In terms of the visual harassment, example is showing his genitals, flashes, showing, exhibiting or distributing pornographic pictures, sketches, materials. You are prohibited, Prohibited. Please don't do that. Okay? Other than that is sending, posting letter, written notes containing sexual connotations also considered as visual harassment. And how about the psychological harassment? Okay, this is our example. Example, repeatedly unsolicited invitations to socialize, continuous pestering and pleas for a date or sexual encounter, yeah? Sexual harassment that can cause mental fight. Bila berulang-ulang kali, dia akan boleh timbul psychological harassment. Yang mana dia nak datang kelas pun takut, ya? Dia nak datang lab takut, dia nak berjumpa kawan-kawan pun, dia akan cuba make a distance with your friend. So misal kata, kalau you guys face this problem, tolong bagi tahu kawan terdekat. Dan kawan terdekat tolong jujur, jangan pergi sebar-sebar, jangan membawang, owning, jangan. Bahaya, itu aib kawan-kawan kita. Jadi, please simpan rahsia dan sebagainya. Okay, how about the physical harassment? Okay, kita bagi contoh, for example, like a superior will give hug. Dia bagi peluk, tiba-tiba you duduk dalam bilik supervisor dan sebagainya, tiba-tiba you kena peluk. So please perform report. Jangan senyap, Alright, a superior will give hugs which enable her to directly touch the breast or buttocks. Alright. Other than that is a lecturer who purposely stands very close to the students under the pretext of checking the students' work. And then those who are always touching their friends in an unpleasant way during their interaction. Bukan suka-suka nak pegang-pegang kawan baik dan sebagainya. Kalau you rasa selesa tak apa, comfortable tak apa. Kalau you uncomfortable dan you rasa macam kau ni kenapa dan sebagainya, itu hati-hati. Itu adalah elemen-elemen dalam gangguan seksual secara fizikal. So macam mana sekarang? Dah tahu tak? Okay? So kalau misal kata you understand, clap your hand. Belum habis lagi tau. Okay, next. Alright. If you are facing this kind of sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment, what to do, guys? So of course, you voice out, no, and then tell them, please don't disturb me, please go away, and shouting. Lari, Kalau tiba-tiba you kena and then you rapat, maknanya you suka. So jangan buat. Okay? So get support from guidelines from the respective parties. For example, like dean, director, lecturer, college master, college manager, KMUM, University Malaya Student Union, they will assist you in this matter. Alright? So of course, tell your parents and friends. Maybe they can help you in this matter as well. Just to let you know, all the PTJs, academic PTJs, UM already appoint. Integrity Fellow. Okay? So what to do? Jot down all the details. Okay, next. Alright, of course, we provide you with the platform how to make a complaint. Of course, we have a UM Help Desk. You just go to UM Help Desk and you select sexual harassment to do a report. Okay? Next, we also provide you a manual form. Okay, next. Okay, these are the flowchart in the handling SEH case at UM. all the informations already provide in the code, yeah? Already provide in this code. Next. All right, until the end. Okay? So read and understand row by row. Okay, next. Okay, these are the code bebas eksploitasi penganiayaan dan gangguan seksual di UM. And these are the poster. We will distribute to the PTGs later. Okay, next. Hi, thank you. So guys, if you need advice, if you need assistance, please do let us know. We are located at level 9 Chancellery, yeah, the same office with Vice Chancellor. It's a very exclusive office, so you can come and make appointment. So thank you very much and welcome to UM. We wish you all the best. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Nazrin Abdul Razak, for the insightful session just now. Ladies and gentlemen, our afternoon session will be continued with the final sharing session from Center of Responsibility, the UM Center for Counseling and Disability Empowerment, which will be delivered by Yang Berusaha, Mr. Muhammad Firdaus Abu Hassan, Assistant Registrar from Counseling and Disability Empowerment Division of University Malaya. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you, Master of Ceremony. I am not Firdaus. Okay, my name is Nismawati. You can call me Puan Nis. I know not some of you, all of you actually, most of you are very, very tired by now. Okay, so please bear with me just for a few more minutes. Okay, this is not a briefing. Let's just talk. Okay. Encik Firdaus is my colleague. Encik Firdaus, lambai sikit. There, Encik Firdaus is over there. He will be taking over just for another minutes after I'm done with my part. Okay, so can you bear with me for a few more minutes? Okay, bertahan, boleh ya? Okay, you have to help me bertahan as well because it's almost the end of my working hours as well. So, we are in the same boat. Okay guys? Sikit lagi, just a bit more to go. Okay, my name is Nismawati. You can call me Puan Nis. I am one of the UM psychology officers. During high school, maybe you prefer the word counselor. I don't know. You got the counseling teacher or counselor at your school. Okay. Here we are taking care of the psychological counseling part. Okay, so I'll be sharing with you a bit on the functions or the services provided by our division. Okay, the name of the division is Counseling and Disability Empowerment. Basically, we are covering for the counseling part and we are also managing the disabled student and staff side, okay? So, the presentation will be done by myself and Encik Firdaus. Next slide, please. Okay, this is Team CDE. CDE stands for Counseling and Disability Empowerment. So basically, these are the counselors or the psychology officers that are available for you and also for UM staff, okay, for the whole UM. The head of the division is Puan Lizawati. I know the pixel is not that nice, okay, but basically there are 7 officers, 7 counselors that you can choose to talk to if, let's say, you need psychological support. Okay, I will tell you why we are the best person for you to talk to or speak with. Why do you think we are the best person? Why should you come to see us instead of telling your darkest secret to your best friend or to your parents? Do you share a lot with your parents? Not really, depending on the topics, right? Okay, so why we are better than your best friends? One good answer, I belanja KFC. Not today lah, I'm too tired today. Maybe some other day you can claim from me. Yes, abang di sana. Ada akta, very good. You come and see me after this. Okay. PM, tolong mark please mark that gentleman over there. I owe you one. Okay, ada akta. We come with akta. Akta Counselor 1998. So if you tell us your secret, it's not about your secret, it's about our akta. All the psychology officers that I've shown to you just now, we have our own license. Okay, at the end of our name, there's KBPA, Kaunselor Berdaftar Perakuan Amalan. So, taking care of your secret is not about your secret, but it's about our license. Okay, there are few situations where we need to do some reports, means we have to involve third party, but those are very, very limited situations. If you are not harming yourself, if you are not harming others, if you just want to talk about what's inside your heart, your dissatisfaction towards certain people, certain parties, without actually putting any harm towards those parties, okay, towards those people, then there's no need for us to share your secret. Okay, another reason why we are better secret holder compared to your best friend. This semester, best friend. Next sem, not necessarily. We've got that kind of cases. I've been in UM for 16 years. I've seen this a lot. Okay? So during the second semester, you feel so anxious because, Puan Nis, I've told her my darkest secret, but now we're no longer in talking term. I'm so scared. That's why we are better than your best friend. I'm not saying that you don't need to have best friend. I'm just saying that we are better when it comes to keeping your secrets. Okay, so these are the team members. Next slide, please. Okay, our plan or our objective is actually to increase the awareness level of campus citizens, staff and students, okay, towards mental health and inclusiveness. Mental health is for counseling part, inclusiveness is for the OKU or the disabled student and staff part, okay. In order to produce quality and excellent productivity, of course we want you to get good grades in your academic, but at the same time we want you to be happy in UM. We want you to be young adults who enjoy their life. Okay, it's not about study only. Okay, so we don't want you to study, get good grades, but you can't really talk, you can't really enjoy your time. This is the time of freedom for you. Okay, freedom is not really the word when it comes to Umwow. I know you have very packed schedule from morning. I heard that you finished your day at 12 midnight last night. Okay, just hang in there, a bit more to go. Suai kenal, orientation is always like this, but it will pass. Okay, you're gonna get a good life here, inshallah. Okay, so we want you to be happy. Okay, if you have anything that you want to say, you can come and see us. Okay, during new phase of life, new time of life, usually we will feel anxious. This is not high school, this is not asasi, this is not home. If I may ask, how many of you actually, this is the first time being away from home? Being away from mom's washing machine, being away from mom's kitchen, first time? No, oh, we got one, okay. No experience of being away from home. No air condition. What else? I cannot say that. Alah, Puan Nis janganlah cakap, nanti saya teringat. Okay, during orientation, it's really, really common for us to receive homesickness issues. Homesick. Ada ke lagi yang mengadu homesick? Ada, okay? So whenever you feel heavy or whenever you have issues, whenever you have problems, do not underestimate it. There's no such thing as light problem. Some of you might think, how can I go to counseling office just with these tiny issues? If it's an issue, if it's bothering you, it's still an issue. And we are not going to judge, alah sikit je, just a bit. Tak boleh ke? No, we're not going to do that, okay? Even the slightest issue, if you have to hold it for too long, it will sore you, okay? So it's okay, come and talk to us if you really need to. For those who feel so homesick to the extent that they cannot take it anymore, please come and talk to us, okay? I'm not saying that definitely we're going to solve it in a blink of eyes. No, not necessarily. But at least you do have someone to talk to. We are not going to judge you. Alah abang, macam macho tapi homesick ke? No, we're not going to do that. Okay? Homesickness can happen to anyone. What is the good thing about homesick? What one good thing about homesick? Takkan KFC lagi kot. It shows that you do have a good attachment to home, to your parents, to your siblings. Selalu siblings depan mata bergaduh. Bila dah jauh, rindu. Yeah, that's always the case, right? Okay, next slide please. The services provided by our division, number 1 is counselling and psychology. Number 2, disability services and support. Number 3 is staff welfare. Staff welfare got nothing to do with you. For students welfare, it's under hal ehwal pelajar. Okay? Okay, next one please. Okay, for psychological counselling service, the first service just now, we have counselling session, individual counselling, group counselling. Okay. So, for counselling session, for counselling cases, there are 2 bases usually. Number 1 is referral cases. Referral cases means it is being referred by third party. Okay. If you are being referred by your dean, your lecturer, your pengurus asrama, your lecturer, your academic advisor, don't feel too bad about it because they do care about you. The reason why they refer you because maybe they see that you are not coping well. That's why they refer you to us. Okay. So another basis is voluntarily cases. Means you come and see us on your own. Wish sendiri yang nak jumpa, you can come and see us. I'll tell you how can you approach us later. Okay. Consultation. Beside counselling session, we also do consultation between the involved parties, example, parents. We're going to call your parents. No, okay. If, let's say, you need to involve the parents, then we will involve the parents. But there's nothing that we will do behind your back without your consent. That is one thing you have to understand about counseling. If you come and see me, example, I'm your counselor, you are my client. Whatever decision made pertaining to your case, I will consult you first. Because all of you are adults. Anyone below 18 here? Alright? So everybody is above 18. All of you are adult, though you are very, very young adult. But whatever decision pertaining to your case, we will consult you first. There's nothing going on behind your back or whatsoever. It's not like we're going to call your parents behind your back without your consent. No, we're not going to do that. Okay? Okay, departments in sometimes maybe there's discussion that needs to be made with your lecturer, with your decan, okay? And also, if let's say we need to refer you to certain kind of expertise, example psychiatrists, then we will suggest to you, okay? We will tell you, hi, I think there's need for you to be referred to PPUM, example. So can we do that? Are you okay with that? So we're not going to simply take you, tie you up and send to PPUM. There's no such thing. Okay, those things you can see in movies. Okay, psychological testing and mental health assessment. We do have psychological testing. So for those of you who want to take psychological tests, you can come and see us in the office. Then you can see what are the available instruments that we can use on you. Okay. We also have system profiling. This is something that I'm going to ask you to do later. Okay, right after this. It's not going to take so much time. All you need is handphone, smartphone. Okay, anyone without a smartphone, then you can come and see me. I'm not going to give you a smartphone. It's just that you can do it manually later. Okay, but is there anybody without a smartphone or without a phone here? Don't raise up your hand. I'm just wondering. Your phone, sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, your phones will be smarter than mine. Right? You don't take joke anymore. You don't take joke after 5. Or your processor is like so slow. I know you're tired. You're tired, right? Physically tired is okay, but are you mentally tired? You're mentally tired. Okay. Just take this bit by bit, okay? The most important thing, the most important takeaway here is we do have counselors in UM. We are safer than your best friend. I want you to remember those two, okay? The rest you can find in the website. Okay, we have programs, definitely. We have prevention development programs. We have guidelines, okay? So when we say that we have guidelines, means you can be convinced that we do things by the books. Okay, so we're not going to simply suka-suka handle your case without any guidelines. Okay, next one please. Okay, this is how you can approach us, getting to us. Number 1, you can walk in. Our office is at level 1, block D, complex Perdana Siswa. How familiar are you with UM? Okay, not too bad. You know where KPS is? You know what's the name of this building you are in? Okay, quite a number of you are from Pasum, right? So you know the layout of UM and stuff like that. Okay. You can call or email us. There's number and email address at the end of this presentation. I'll show you later. Okay, you can also get appointment via college, pengurus asrama, college office and stuff like that. Especially for referral cases, usually it is done by college office, okay, or via faculty through your deputy dean of student affairs, academic advisor, or your lecturers. Okay, but if you feel that you need to talk to us, I would suggest for you to simply come to us, walk in, call first and stuff like that. Okay, next slide please. Okay, I want to talk a bit about EWP. Don't read that if you are too tired. Basically, this is just a profiling mechanism that we put in the system. So, we use DAS. DAS is the instrument to detect early symptoms, very, very early symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress. Okay, so don't be too scared about it. Okay, so I need you to do this later because your data will be analyzed. If, let's say, you do have some early signs of depression, anxiety, and stress, we will call you for intervention. Okay, you will be invited for an intervention, not instructed. Okay, so this is something like medical checkup, but we do this for the mental health part. Okay, it's good to know if, let's say, we have issues. Okay, next one please. Okay guys, are you ready? Take out that smartphone of yours. Let's see who has the smartest phone of all. Okay, tak adalah. Okay, can you like scan that please? PM, for those PMs yang ada printed QR code tadi tu, boleh move around with that, especially for those yang berada di bawah tiang sana tu. Okay, most of you will be able to access this via your siswa mail. Okay, so for those yang tak boleh access, for those who can't access this, please let me know. Anyone with any issue? Okay, yang dekat belakang sana jauh sangat. Can we have the printed ones please distributed around that area? You can come forward if you need to. No problem. Move around a bit. I don't mind. You need to move around after so many hours being seated, right? Are you scanning or are you taking my photo? Nak ambil gambar bagi tahu dulu. Tak. Tak, dia kata tak. Okay, boleh? For those who can access this, please answer the questions. There are only 21 questions, very simple. Make your answer very spontaneous. Don't discuss it, okay? We'll give about 5 to 10 minutes for this. For those who want to scan it, you can come forward, no problem. For those who are watching this online, new students, you can also do it using the QR code in the screen, okay? If you do have any question about this particular instrument or questionnaire, please let me know. Okay, but internet is slow, ada yang cakap.
Cuba 1, 2, 3. Apa tu? Puan Miss.
Yes, hi.
Miss. Okay. I just begin.
It's okay. I'll come.
Sorry. Yang ni dia memang satu kali try je. Sebab yang ni saya dapat saya buat dari sebasum tu.
Okay, tak payah. Dia satu semester satu. So for those yang dah tak boleh tak apa. Okay. For PASUM students, actually, some of you can't access it because it can only be at the moment it can only be accessed once in 1 year, in a year, annually. So for those who cannot access it now, due to the limited quota or whatever, we can do it later, okay? But quite a number of you, I can see that you can access and you are currently answering the questions. Okay, for DAS, okay, depression, anxiety, stress scale, you can always come and see us in the office if you want to do it manually as well. Okay, so if you want to take it later, you can also do that, not a problem. Okay, can I see some hands for those who have settled it now? Here, finish already. Okay. Thank you. Those still answering, can I see some hands, please? Okay, still answering. For those who have issues with the internet and stuff like that, you can redo it later. Maybe malam-malam nanti bila dah tenang-tenang, or when the internet connection is better. Okay, our service is open during office hour. Okay, so if you want to come and see us, you can always walk in, but it would be good, it would be better if you can maybe call or email beforehand just to make sure your slot is there. Okay, we can give you an appointment so that when you come, someone is ready for you. Okay, I think I'm going to proceed with the next one. For those who are still answering, take your time, just do it. Next slide, please. Okay, before we proceed to this, I would like to introduce our next speaker, which is my dear colleague Encik Firdaus. As you can see, with his permission, I'm going to say this. Encik Firdaus cannot see you. Okay? So there are things that you have to give attention to, but Encik Firdaus will be explaining on the disability supports and management for students and staff. And Encik Firdaus is married. Sorry, Firdaus. Okay. Can we first get the video on the disability? Thank you, technical.
Selamat datang ke Universiti Malaya. Mahasiswa-mahasiswi OKU merupakan sebahagian daripada warga Universiti Malaya. Oleh itu, mereka berhak untuk mendapatkan kesaksamaan dari segi peluang dan ruang dalam melibatkan diri mereka secara total sepanjang proses pembelajaran di Universiti Malaya. Mereka juga berhak mendapat pandangan setara manusia biasa di atas muka bumi ini, tidak kurang, tidak lebih. Dalam usaha menuju ke arah sebuah universiti yang inklusif dan benar-benar mesra OKU, sumbangan daripada komuniti amat dituntut. Warga tidak kira pelajar, pensyarah dan kaki tangan pentadbiran harus sedar, peka serta sedia membantu golongan ini. Antara kesalahan yang sering dilakukan oleh komuniti adalah meletakkan kenderaan mereka di parkir yang dikhaskan untuk golongan OKU. Bagi mereka yang tidak tahu atau kurang pasti tentang fungsi binaan laluan kuning ini adalah tekta atau laluan yang digunakan oleh OKU penglihatan untuk mobiliti mereka dari satu lokasi ke lokasi yang lain. Tetapi, ada pemilik-pemilik kenderaan yang suka meletakkan kenderaan mereka di atas tekta. Ini akan menghalang mobiliti pelajar OKU tersebut. Anda sebagai warga sekiranya anda terserempak dengan pemilik-pemilik kenderaan seperti ini, tegurlah dan mintalah mereka untuk mengubah kenderaan mereka ke tempat yang sepatutnya. Minta maaf cik, cik parking atas laluan OKU ni. Tak boleh parking atas laluan OKU sebenarnya.
Ya ke?
Minta alihkan kenderaan ya. Terima kasih. Bagi mereka yang ingin membantu pelajar OKU penglihatan untuk bergerak daripada satu lokasi ke satu lokasi, ada kaedah bantu yang lebih sesuai, bukan dengan cara begini. Kaedah yang lebih tepat untuk membantu pelajar OKU penglihatan adalah seperti begini. Untuk membantu OKU berkursi roda, ini adalah cara yang betul dan selamat. Menaiki atau menuruni bentuk. memasuki lift. Menaiki atau menuruni tanjakan.
Jika anda tidak pasti bagaimana caranya untuk membantu mereka, tanyalah mereka kerana mereka lebih arif. Terima kasih kerana sudi menonton.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very what? Good afternoon or evening, non good night, okay? Okay, baik. Assalamualaikum and bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, thank you Puan Isma, my colleagues, okay, already share about the counseling service for all UM student, okay? First of all, I would like to wish you guys congratulations to be a UM student. Okay, so Alhamdulillah you guys, okay, as a UM student, okay, so kita sama, okay, kita sama as a warga Universiti Melaya. So I don't want to take a long time for share about the disability service, okay. For this you guys dah tengok the videos, okay. So that videos is all about do and don'ts, okay, and the introductions about the services for disabled student in Universiti Melaya. Okay, so for you guys, okay, macam mana yang Puan Isma maklumkan, okay, saya adalah salah seorang individu yang mengalami cacat penglihatan, okay, I'm a totally blind. I can't to see you guys, but I can hear you guys, okay? So for this session, okay, this session, I don't want to give a motivation session, okay? But I want to introduce you guys for Umwow 2022-2023. We have 11 disabled students in UM. Okay, berikan tepukan yang gemuruh kepada 11 orang rakan kita, okay, daripada golongan orang Kopayang yang telah berjaya bersama saudara-saudari melayakkan diri di Universiti Melaya. So, for the current statistic, we have around 67 to 70 student, okay, in the Universiti Melaya for the disabled student, okay. But also in the Universiti Melaya, we have, okay, among staff for people with disability. Okay, we have around 25 people, okay, 25 staff, okay, for disabled people. So, when you go to Universiti Melaya, okay, you boleh berjumpa, you akan nampak ramai rakan-rakan ataupun individu-individu daripada golongan orang kurang upaya. So, anda di UM sangat bertuah kerana anda belajar bukan anda sahaja, tapi ada pelbagai latar belakang, masyarakat, bangsa dan kategori. Okay? So untuk itu, anda semua sangat-sangatlah, orang kata apa? Sangat beruntung. Okay? Kerana anda dapat melayakkan ke Universiti Melaya. So for this statistik yang you guys boleh tengok, ini adalah statistik semasa. Okay, we have 7 category for people with disability. So from that, we have a few categories yang ada di Universiti Melaya. So the current statistik yang paling tertinggi dalam kalangan OKU penglihatan, OKU physical dan seterusnya. Okay, we have daripada kalangan OKU pendengaran, pembelajaran dan pelbagai. So I don't want to take time for explain about this statistic. Okay, the thing is now I nak anda semua memahami di mana DUM bukan orang biasa sahaja yang ada, tetapi ada juga orang kurang upaya yang turut belajar bersama-sama anda di universiti ini. So, dalam statistik itu menunjukkan pelbagai kategori OKU yang ada di Universiti Melaya. So, untuk ini saya sangat mengalu-alukan sekiranya anda, saudara-saudari, merupakan orang kurang upaya yang tidak berdaftar secara umumnya. Anda boleh datang ke pejabat kami, okay, seperti mana yang dimaklumkan oleh Puan Nismawati sebelum ini. Okay, feel free to meet us, okay, and then insyaAllah we try our level best to help you guys, okay, untuk memastikan anda mendapatkan peluang pembelajaran yang sama rata seperti pelajar-pelajar lain. So can we go to next slide? Okay, so slide ini ditunjuk apa? It's all about our services, okay? It's all about our services. So, we provide a lot of services to students with disability in and also for the staff, okay? So, for this, okay, you can see that we provide a lot to you guys, okay? We want to make sure anda semua dapat menamatkan pengajian anda di Universiti Melaya. For you guys, for your information, saya juga merupakan alumni Universiti Melaya. Okay? Ada yang daripada Fakulti Sastra dekat sini? Ada? Saya daripada Jabatan Antropologi Sosiologi, my first degree. Okay? And then my masters dalam bidang counselling professional. Okay? So insyaAllah, okay, anda semua juga akan boleh berjaya seperti kami, insyaAllah. So for this, okay, for the services, you can see we provide for the transportation, okay, we provide for the examination, okay, and also for the what? A lot of things, okay. So for the student with disability, if you have any inquiry, any issue, okay, you can directly to contact us and meet us. We can help you guys, okay. So for this, we have in the University Melaya, I want to promote you, okay. We have a special policy to students with disability in So hopefully on that policy, we can help our student in to make sure you guys semua memahami dan sentiasa, okay, mengingati di mana orang kurang upaya ataupun orang bukan kurang upaya adalah apa? Adalah sama. Okay? We are same. Okay? We are same. Sekarang kita duduk di dalam Dewan Tengku Chancellor kan? Kita sama-sama berada di dalam Dewan Tengku Chancellor kan? So kita bersama-sama inclusion. Kita bersatu, kita bersama di sini. Dan insyaAllah di sini jugalah nanti anda akan, okay, mendapat scroll anda satu hari nanti. Okay? So insyaAllah, okay, sekiranya ada sebarang isu, ada sebarang pertanyaan, jangan rasa malu, jangan rasa takut, datanglah berurusan dengan kami. Dan insyaAllah 11 orang pelajar OKU yang berjaya melayakkan pelajaran di kita akan membantu anda. Sekiranya ada sebarang isu, ada sebarang masalah, jangan rasa takut, jangan rasa malu, datanglah berjumpa dengan kami di bahagian kaunseling dan pemerkasaan OKU Universiti Melaya. So I don't want to take a long time for this. I think that's all for me for today. InsyaAllah kita berjumpa lagi. InsyaAllah datanglah berjumpa kami, datanglah menghubungi kami dan insyaAllah kami akan membantu anda. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Can we go back to the slide, the final slide, please? The social media. Okay, so
please follow us in the social media. We have our petugas pembangunan siswa in charge of media, Cik Ati here. So when Cik Ati ambil gambar snapping around, show your face, okay, please. So and the last slide is the final slide. Okay, this is the contact details that I told you just now. Okay, that is our office number, our email address, our Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Okay, so you can call us if you would like to have an appointment. Okay, you can email us as well. And again, one final request, do not assess your own issues, whether it's light, whether it's heavy. If you feel the needs to talk to someone, just come. Okay, and we are free of charge as long as you are students. Okay, so please take good care of yourself, physical health, mental health, and we are here for you, inshallah. Okay, all the best and welcome to UM.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Ms. Nur Nismawati Mohta, and Mr. Muhammad Firdaus Abu Hassan for the insightful session just now. As the saying goes, to every beginning, there is an ending. Dear respected audience, with the end of our sharing session just now, our ceremony has come to an end. We are indeed very honored to have each and every one of you here with us today in this event. Thank you very much. On behalf of the organizing committees, I would like to apologize if you have made any mistakes throughout the event. I am Akila Hanis. With that, Assalamualaikum and have a good day. To all students, you are required to be in the hall by 8 p.m. for our evening session. 8 p.m. for our evening session. Now, I would like to call upon the 9th Residential College to leave the hall.